I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Very nice. All right, so I hope you're all doing well. Very quickly, I would like to recap yesterday, let you know what we're doing today, and then we're going to get into this news story, and then we're probably just going to chill to build up attendance for Dragon Quest today, okay? So yesterday, we had a full streaming day of content. We started off with Pragmata on the first stream, and then we had Pokemon Fire Red on the late stream. Admittedly, guys, I'm a little confused about Pragmata. And you might say, what do you mean? Do you like the game? You know, how, you know, what's the deal? So here's what I mean about that. Okay. Pragmata is a brand new release that I'm actually really enjoying. Okay. Seriously. Like, I think it's a great game. I'm having a great time with it. I think it's got great graphics, good gameplay elements, a good story so far that's actually getting more interesting the further in we get. And it's also not a lengthy game. We'll probably beat it in another 2 to 3 streams, which is good. It's good to have, like, you know, mid-length games, not super short, but not super long, but kind of mid-length so that we can get through them in a reasonable amount of time, especially with some of the insane lengthy releases we've played recently. It's refreshing to have games that are a little bit on the shorter side, right? I think so anyway. So I'm really enjoying my time with it. Yesterday, as we played, we unlocked a bunch of new weapons, new upgrades with the hacking and the like. We're in a new area that now has plants and stuff rather than it just being like, you know, like a space station. Now we're actually in like almost like a forest or jungle or whatever. We had a giant boss fight in the virtual New York City, which was really neat. Like, I just had a great time with it, right? But as I'm playing it, I'm noticing that the chat is almost dead. Like, the people on the YouTube side are barely talking. The people on the Kick side are not talking about the game at all. I'm looking at attendance. Attendance seems good. So what gives? I honestly don't know. Like, people are there for it, but they're not really engaged with it, if that makes sense. Okay? And here I am, you know, all day playing the game. The end of the stream, the support was not great. And this is stream 2 of a brand new release. And you would think a new release would be doing well. The game has sold 1 million copies in 2 days. So it's not that people aren't buying it. And there's hype behind it. And people are talking about it all over the internet. But for some bizarre reason, it's not really resonating. To corroborate what I'm saying, okay? Just to show you what I mean. You ready for this? I want to show you some of my recent videos, okay? Hold on, I'm getting them loaded here. Okay, so here's some of my recent uploads, all right? And as you can see, when you take a look at some of the playthroughs that I've been doing as of late, all right? Obviously, the lowest one is Dragon Quest, and we all know that. No, there's only like 150 people following my Dragon Quest playthrough, but we're almost done with it, thankfully, right? Taking a look, Retro Rewind had around 400, 500 people watching it. You know, Mouse PI for Hire got about 1,000 to 2,000. Pokemon still has a consistent 500 to 1,000 views on each video, which is great. So here's the first 3 videos of Pragmata, each getting around 1,000 views. But for a new release, that's supposed to be like a hyped, interesting new game, that's actually pretty low, to be honest. You'd expect more than that. Just to show you, Ongoing Crimson Desert is still getting around 500 views a video, okay? Mouse PI for Hire, which we did a couple days ago, each video has between 300 to 500 views, all right? And then we have yesterday's Pragmata videos. They're doing terrible. Like, no exaggeration. The 2 Pokemon videos I put out last night, all right, each have done way better than the Pragmata videos of a hot new release. A game from the early 2000s, right, that I'm playing is doing better than the game that came out on Friday. So it seems to me like for some bizarre reason, Pragmata is just not really catching on with the audience right now. And I don't know what it is. I really don't. Like, I think the game is fine. It's actually a little refreshing having the puzzle and gameplay, like action and puzzling together in one is kind of a neat thing. And I do think, like I said, it's become an interesting game with its environments and this plot and everything that's going on. I really like it. I mean, I guess I'm happy that it's not so long, because if it's not resonating with the audience, I don't want to do a 40-hour playthrough of a game like that, right? So actually, it's a good thing that it's only like 12 to 15 hours long, and we'll probably beat it in 2 to 3 more streams. But it is confusing. It certainly wasn't expected. It's a head-scratcher. I just don't know why this new game isn't really working as well. And like I said, when I'm playing Mouse PI for Hire, the chat, it was slower, but it was an engaged chat. Like, the chat was dead yesterday. Like, dead. Like, no one was talking. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with this game that no one's interested in it, right? So it's confusing. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I can't make the game any different. I'm, exploring and doing all the optional stuff. I'm taking on all the fights. It's doing what I can to try to make it interesting. But if it doesn't work, I don't know what to say. We're already, like I said, 6 hours into a 12 to 15-hour game, so I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to drop it. I like it, but I do hope that people will show up and engage and support it. I was shocked that yesterday, like I said, we didn't even make, I don't even think there was $120 on the second stream of a new release, and the chat seemed bored with it. So that's disappointing. I don't know what happened. I would expect that from like a game that this is the 5th or 6th or 7th stream, and it's the same gameplay loop and you're bored of it by then. But there's we're doing new stuff and everything constantly in the game. I don't know how people could be bored. I just don't know. What do you guys think? What's up, King Michael? Good morning. Well, Solo 2 AM says more funny stuff happened in the Pokemon stream. Well, admittedly, the Pokemon stream is more of a chill session. I'm just hanging out with you guys and talking while I'm trying to catch Pokemon or whatever. And then there's drama. Oh, can I catch it or not? It's suspenseful to see. And, I overacted a bit to be silly. And I think people enjoyed that. So, I don't know. It's my commentary, says Honest Criticism. So what kind of commentary would you like me to be doing on Pragmata then? Would you like me to be over-the-top sexual jokes, racial commentary? Would you like me to comment on the fact that the voice actress of Diana, the small white girl, is actually an adult black woman, and act like this is some kind of a big culture wars deal? How dare they? It's cultural appropriation. They should have given it to a white girl as the voice actor. Is that what you want? Is that the kind of commentary that you want when I play the game? Commentary that has nothing to do with the game? That's what you want. People say yes. Okay, so you're an idiot. I understand. You're a dunce. You're a moron. Okay, got it. Okay, so, all right, anyway. All right, got it. So idiots don't like it, but, maybe that's what it is. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know what to do about Pragmata besides keep playing it, and I am going to keep playing it. However, in scope of things, because one of the things that we were trying to determine this week was what order of games I'll be playing tomorrow. For those who don't know, here's the schedule for the next couple of days. Today, it's Dragon Quest VII Reimagined on this stream, and then tonight, it's my one stream this week of Crimson Desert. Per your request, per your support, I'm going to keep playing Crimson Desert until people are tired of it, okay? Tomorrow, I was always going to play the 2 new releases. I just didn't know what order. Well, based on the level of people who are showing up, engaging, and supporting, all right, it's going to be Mouse PI for Hire on the first stream, and then it's going to be Pragmata on the late stream. So we're going to do around 3+ hours of Mouse PI and around 2 hours of Pragmata tomorrow to end my streaming week. Because remember, I am not here Thursday or Friday of this week for personal reasons, but I will return on Saturday for a 7-day streaming week, 6 days of double gameplay streams, and then at the end of the week, on May 1st, Friday,